Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Red Clover, and today we're kicking off a new chapter in my rally journey, and it's going to be a wild ride. Okay now, last video we touched on basics, my setup and why I decided to jump into rally. But today we're diving into the nitty-gritty, the sweat, the crashes, the learning process, and the ways this journey is shaping up. Now, let's talk about how I got started, the first steps, how I managed to get my setup done. And trust me, it wasn't a smooth ride from the get-go. First off, I didn't even have a wheel, or even pedals to get started. That's when I reached to a buddy. He had the set of gear just lying around, collecting dust. He helped me out, and I got to try my hand at rally gaming without immediately diving into the investment. Shout out to you, man. Huge thanks. I wouldn't be here without that. Okay, let's go back. After picking up the gear, the real fun began. I spent some time setting up, adjusting the seat, testing the pedals, and of course, crossing at wires that won't cooperate. But everything went smoothly at the end. Now that we have all the setup ready to go, it's time for the big question. What driving simulator am I gonna play on and train for the next days? Well, that game turns out to be Dirt Rally 2.0. And why, you may ask? As you probably realize, I'm not ready to break the bank. I do not have the money for it right now. So I look for a game that will give me a lot for its value. And turns out that Rally actually had a big discount for that week on Steam. So that's a place to start, ain't it? And actually turned out to be a solid choice for learning. But that doesn't mean it was easy. So, let's start by the beginning. When I first launched the game, I quickly realized that there's a big learning curve to this. At first, I just thought that this would be like any other racing game, like Need for Speed or something, you know. But no, it's not the case. This is actually pretty much more realistic than I expected. I started to suddenly see myself constantly flying off the track and crashing into trees. And if this was hard, don't even get me started on the time I actually played Richard Burns' route. I just couldn't keep on. But now, let's talk about my first impressions of Dirt Rally. And let me tell you right now, it was humbling. At first, I just thought that I'll be getting the hang of it right away. But man, I was so wrong. I just spent like 5 minutes just trying to stay on the track before I got just completely frustrated. Well, here's what I figured out early on. Your car choice actually matters a lot, and really a lot more than I initially realized. When I started, I chose a Subaru Impreza, which, as you all know, it's all-wheel drive, and I don't know, something felt kinda off. The steering didn't feel right, and handling was all over the place. I then switched to a front-wheel drive car, which was the Volkswagen Golf, and that's when everything clicked. It was like if someone put on the light bulb in my head. That car just felt like natural to me. I do not have an actual Golf, in real life, but the handling felt really similar to my daily driver, which it's kind of a discount version of a Golf. So, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. That connection to the car make like a huge difference in how now I will approach every corner, every turn, and how I kind of slide the car through it. Okay, now we have the car. Now it's time to start the grind. The goal is to understand every detail of the car, to improve my times, and to really connect with the game itself. In order to do that, I picked one track to focus on, one single route, and repeat it over and over. Each time I try to push myself a little harder. It's all about incremental improvement. And now, let me tell you, this has been no walk in the park. Every time I think I've mastered something, the game just throws a new challenge my way. From breaking points to hairpin turns, I face it all. There were moments I made a huge progress and then immediately crashed at the worst possible moment. But that's the grind. It's all about consistency and learning from those mistakes. Alright, that's all for today's update on my rally journey. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And if you got any tips or advice, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Also, if you're into sim racing or rally, just hit that subscribe button, because we've got a lot more to cover. I'm diving deeper into gear setups, gameplays, tactics, and of course, improving my skills every single day. Thanks you all for watching, and I'll catch you up in the next one. Keep pushing forward your dreams, and let's keep rolling. Peace out.